One moment. All right. Here we are. Unfortunately, last stream I was #1 on leaderboard. Some people weren't having that and decided to pass me for some reason. Couldn't just let me have it. Very unfortunate. So we're #3 right now. But I shall be claiming that back very shortly. So we'll hop back in. Try out the same list. It seemed to do me a lot of success last time. This may be a little shorter than average. Definitely shorter than last time. I went 8.5 hours last time. That's not a good basis, but I usually keep it running as long as I can. So long as I'm having a degree of fun with it. Maybe to be expected, no one's queuing up immediately into me. Could be a side effect of the rankings. I mentioned it a lot before. I want a third Cavendish, but I'm settling to the conclusion that I just don't think a third Cavendish is happening. Very sad to say. Unless I cut something I want more. Like, realistically, Roger's the only thing that I'm wanting to cut over it. But if I go to 2 Roger, you know Emu's gonna pack me out. You know the Mirror's gonna pack me out. I'm gonna have a brick I can't get rid of because it's my only one the entire game. Did find a match, just waiting on the code. Have a larger tournament today, so I hope I can get good practice before that. And some sleep perhaps would be nice. Alright, here's a hard matchup to start with. I don't hate the curve going first. With 2 Yamatos, I think I have a fair chance of drawing into like a Newgate. And there's Newgate. I wish it was Garp. Garp is the best one against Sabo, especially going first. No reason to swing any bigger. He already found 6 custom to trash, so there's hardly any reason to starve. I'm gonna go 7 pudding. I think 7 pudding's pretty good. And if he counters out the 7, that is a little bit annoying. Alright. So he knows, so he knows. Do I play the Garp? I guess I should have swung 6, huh? Definitely should have gone 6. We'll take Red Rock. If he goes Sabo this turn, Red Rock is our best play. Would have been even better if I had a Yamato developed alongside of it. Yep, looks like we're Red Rocking. Pretty mediocre, but it's where we are right now. Can't imagine much else. Yeah, not on this turn. I guess I'll just have to cry if he dragons me. There's actually argument to not swing here. Leave him at 4. But I don't think I should be slow rolling it against Sabo. Not right now. Wrong dragon. Still scary. Still quite scary. Especially if you stussy me. Because if you stussy me, I kind of just gotta hold that. Like, Big ups. Round table's kind of nice. Lets me clear a body for relatively free. I could see myself doing a red rock or round table Marco next turn, but I shouldn't need red rock. Might as well jam 9. No reason to bluff a beam. Nose to see. Please, nose to see. He had Stussy. Not very good for me. I'm not even gonna play around Roger. You're kicking my ass. I'm not playing around Roger. Maybe I should take it a little more seriously, but I'm not playing around shit. And then we'll play the Marco. Definitely should have countered out of the 10. That's just me kind of tilting for no reason. And he has the Roger. I'm just gonna pack it up, pack it up. We'll call that a warm up. Yeah, definitely the biggest misplay. Of course, counting out the 10 would have been much better. But then I would have liked a lot more to simply swing 6 on my turn 3. And should he counter out to play around pudding, I play the Yamato. Or perhaps better yet, I just pudding immediately. But I think the Yamato I like. Would have gotten me a lot more swings. Alright, run it back. He won the roll again. Of course, why wouldn't he? What the hell is this? You seen this? What an opener. Now, Ninebeard is curved, but Ninebeard sucks in this matchup. Slightly more than Newgate, like the 10 beard. Opens HQ and a searcher. Find some counter power, 2Ks, all the like. Go Tamagarp 7. Pitch the Jozu. Batch, I guess. Pick Yamato. Already have a Cavendish. When they have a stage, I usually never even consider starving. I'm gonna pitch Cavendish. Maybe Cavendish is better than Yamato and I'm not giving him any credit. But if he just plays hack, the Yamato's better. Either way, I swing 7 this turn. So not much of an issue there. The real issue is coming from my inability to find a red rock, supposedly. Jozu's completely ineffective here. What do I defend with this turn? The Jozu is a 2K? I think maybe. Could also use the round table, but the round table has potential for later. Here's a good question of if I take or not. I think it's a little greedy, but I think I'm going to take it. There we go. Greed slightly pays off, if only slightly. Still not in a good spot. Plus, it is arguably better to Yamato still. But I am just going to Red Rock this. Maximize my draw effectiveness. No reason to go with the blocker. I already knew he had a 2k in hand from his previous searches off the stage. The real issue is next turn. Next turn he could have Stussy. I could go Newgate combo. I could go like Yamato Marco. Alright, probably have to go round table because of the dragon. This is going to be an 8. Probably just pitch Newgates in this spot. Make it 2-1. And sure enough, he packs the Yamato out. Well, if we clear the dragon, it's not that big of a deal. Could get greedy and try getting the Sabo as well. Or I can just play Yamato Marco. Either or. Probably Marco in this spot. But it's close. Especially if he has another red dragon, Marco's better. I just don't have much real counterpower, so the Yamato is preferable. He pitches a Stussy, which to me makes me think second Stussy. Yes, he has the black dragon. He may just go 8-8. Start 7. Don't need the event. I think I'm taking this one. He chooses not to swing the Betty at the Izo, which, again, implies a second Stussy. Could be wrong. And I truthfully would like to be wrong. If I go I am Whitebeard and swing with my Marco, that's certainly gonna spell doom for me, isn't it? I think I just hard play it. Wait for his move before choosing to swing with Marco or not. He takes. Now, I have the option of swinging this Marco, but if he has Stussy, the Marco is going to be a help to block this. And like it would only get a 1k out of his hand if I swung with Marco. As sad as it is to leave him standing. Yes, there's a second Stussy. Who could have seen that coming? Very talented. Starting 7. No need for this beard. Counter with everything I got, I suppose. I don't like that swing. That swing implies a lot of counter power in his hand. I could just pitch the I am Whitebeard and then take. Although taking's really bad. I guess I don't take. The Roger's just quite brutal. Red Rock is not helpful right now. But truthfully, nothing is that helpful right now. Kind of a lost cause. Such is the way of losing the dice roll against Sabo. And he takes, so he definitely is just going to Roger me. Alright. Not a good start there. But we're warm. We're warm. Terrible matchup, of course. It is quite unfortunate how low rated he was, though, as that is going to tank me. Oh dear, it appears I was muted. Thank you, thank you. I was giving very good lines of thanking. Unfortunately, no one could hear them. Apologies for that, and I appreciate you letting me know. So I was talking about the ace here. Let me counter out of this. I'm gonna go Red Rock. Uh, I'm gonna save the Yamato. You can have my Garp and the Nuda. I'm just gonna do the same thing basically. Oh no, you're a 7 leader. You're minus the Dawn for no reason. I could have gone 7-9. Blunder. What a blunder. Anyways, the 6-cost ace. I have yet to be in a board state where I think I need him. But yeah, so I don't know where do you play ace typically? Is it just against Mihawk because you can bounce his 5 drops and he doesn't have a good 4 drop to put in? Or is it something different? Oh, I had 2 Red Rocks. What the fuck, 2 Red Rocks? Yeah, well, I don't know what he's yapping about. As opposed to Jozu where you can only swing 6. Even though I don't mind Jozu in this matchup, I don't really think he has many times because like if they just play Tashigi, Ace loses his value there. I guess I like that. Can I win? Can I just win if I? I think I'm gonna let the Yamato go, but I think if I really wanted to, I could win here. All right, let's just swing small everywhere. Start with a 7 in case I want to pivot. Pivot 12. Okay, he's not gonna let me have that, I suppose. Gonna go ahead and send your Bonnie back to hand. Newgate, just in case you do anything funny. But I kind of like Ace, partially for the fact that he's good into Emu to a light extent. Not as good as Red Yamato, of course, but he does have the utility. So on my current list here, I'm struggling to even like cut 1 card to put in the third Cavendish. Just so I can get a quick read on him. He's gonna have Rush all the time, get a Dawn, bounce a 4, they can play a 5. Maybe. It's just that I haven't struggled to Mihawk too much. There is other times where the ace can be good. I can respect the ace and the Doflamingo a little bit. Just a little bit. Emu won the dice roll. Very scary. But this is actually a pretty nice hand nonetheless. Start Garp. By going Garp, I can go efficient swings. Now, Pudding could be good, but I think Pudding's kind of bait. A good Emu or a lucky Emu does not get affected by Pudding. Finds the 4K, gets an Elder in the trash. Interesting, finding an Elder in there so early. I don't need the easel next turn, so I think I'm just gonna jam 5-6. Just a little 5-6. Oh, let me update my record. Yeah, first game was a little rough. Losing the roll against Sabo. So he's keeping his life high. Obviously, that is correct. He has not found a 4-drop yet, to my knowledge. And if he doesn't find a 4-drop, I'm in a great spot. He will just be able to swing at Garp. There's a 4-drop. I think that means he has a second one. For leader effect. Or stage effect, rather. He's sure playing what should be a simple turn, slowly. There's no watch, by the way. I just, have to do it. I don't like Ninebeard, but I guess the second event. In case I somehow don't find a beard. I could go Marco Izzo, but the Yamato is just much more effective. As your best play is Mars next turn. And if you don't have a Mars, I already feel like I'm winning. But they always have Mars. If we're being real for a second. So I have a bigger tournament tomorrow, so I want to like keep my list the way I've been playing it, just because I am a little more comfortable with it. But after that, perhaps I can give the 6-cost ace a try. It would require me to buy them though. Searching. I take it that means no Mars yet? I mean, he didn't have a Saturn either. There's a Saturn. Although if he doesn't have a Mars, it's too late. I don't typically go max rarity unless convenient. But I do like having my alts. Alright. In this spot, I think I pitch a Marco. I understand Marco's value, but I just can't risk pitching my only beard until I find a blocker one. But the main reason I'm not max rarity is because if I want to play a newer deck such as Ace, I would have been paying an insane premium on the alt arts. However, should a deck require old alt arts, I don't mind picking those up. With any deck, there is a limit of how much I am willing to go on one card. He does have Mars. He played that fairly slow for having Mars. Like, egregiously, I would say. I'm going 7 again. Surely I am close to a Newgate. There he is. Goodbye, Atmos. And hello, Jozu. Oh, he took a 7. That is awfully strange. He had the option to block or use the never existed. Am I mistaken, or is that a blunder? Perhaps just a mistake, not so much a blunder, as you still have 3 life to work with, and you have the even curve. Now go ahead and show me second Mars. One good thing is he already has 3 Venus in the trash, so he will not be very likely to rush him in later. Oh, one more thing I should specify. I am not max rarity. I just like get like high rarity, I guess. I'm not gonna begin champ card playsets of a certain card. How about you? Do you alter your decks? Go Shalria. Jupiter. Is he gonna slap it down? Probably not. Mid rarity with alt art Marcos. Now that is evil. That is like the worst thing you could do. Go mid rarity warrior. Put in a manga ace. Red manga at that. That's the reason to run the 6 drop. Yeah, Marco's a good example. His regular art is fairly high already, but his alt art 100 plus. Slapping your mangas in, you already have them, or would you pick them up for it? The worst thing I've probably done is I played Red Zoro for a little bit, and I put in my top 64 chopper because I only had 3 copies. In a similar regard to that, at least. Fold one, and a buddy would let me borrow it for NAS. Nice, nice. He hard plays the Saturn. He may go Mars, but then he couldn't swing with leader. Or, yeah, if he goes Mars, he can't swing with leader anymore. But the Saturn may have been searching for Mars and failing. He also has yet to search a 10 drop, doesn't he? So luckily, he did not find Mars, which let him waste 1 Dawn. Because he played it for 4 when he could have done it for 3. Could have been the difference between a 6 and an 8. I go event the Newgate, as is textbook, I suppose you would say. I have 2 options. Go 8-8 or 5-6-8. And then search. I am missing both my Newgate combo pieces next turn, so I think I have to search. As much as I don't want to. I would love to go 5-6-8. Especially with that blocker on board. You get to block this and then mind your own business for a while. When you're playing the 6 cost ace, do you play it over the Cavendish perhaps? Or do you just make a bit of a variation to the list? Change multiple things up? He's thinking of blocking or perhaps giving me another 4K event. Or just BMing. Newgate. Sucks to bottom deck Roger. Instead of Cavendish. Alright, you can link. He is at 19 in trash. Now, he did search up Jupiter, which means he has all 5 elders. But do you have the tenor? Because if you don't have the tenor, nothing's gonna happen. Jelly beans are alright. One pudding, eh? And two nine beards. Interesting. No table, but I suppose if you're saying the ace is good into Mihawk, may not need it. I'll just go 1k. Save leader ability, even though I don't need this red rock by any means. I did play Magic the Gathering. Uh, More so casually. I didn't go in any major tournaments, but I did have a What's Up Impact as well. Yeah, I don't know what the Whitey Bay does. I'm gonna be real with you. Let me look her up. What starter deck is that from? 22, I believe. All right, give her a look. Oh, okay, okay. You can buff your leader 2k. Personally, I feel like I would still want a Thatcher 2. Thatcher's kind of the GOAT in this matchup. And hello, Kryn. I answered your question, but did not actually say hello. He does have the 10 drop. He thought way too long on this. Why do I have a 9-minute gap on you? 8.5, but I digress. Just keep thinking, man. Just keep thinking. Yeah? What are you? Peter! He is, dual queuing? Is that something people do these days? Free block. Another 8. Surely I have to let this one go. Bird name. Those who know. Alright. I can go double Otama. I should have cycled Ezo. I can go double Otama, try to find an event. When did I get an event in the trash? Am I throwing? Why did I pitch an event so early? I must have not played this matchup in a minute. I'm at 3 life. I can do whatever I want. I would have found the event immediately. So I guess punished. 8 life. I mean, luckily, I just get to time him out because he's playing slow. Like, beyond slow. This is not Hearthstone, wouldn't you believe it? I take it, you're an Impact affiliate. I'm passing. He can do his thing. True. Open a pack, video game player. Alright, alright. What pack do you want me to open? I have plenty of time as my opponent plays slow as hell. So I can go grab one. I have 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. If I had EBO1, I would get you on that. The options are mildly diverse, but still limited to a degree. Oh, he's swinging, guys. My opponent is finally making plays. 4 minutes on the clock, 3 life. 13, get the red manga ace. Alright, my opponent chooses to swing the moment you ask. Yep, get to keep blocking. Keep putting your Dawn on. Man, I need a... What's a good slow play emote? Check 7TV. Hello, Sam HD02. What is good, Chief? Just plays the Saturn. Find your 10 drop. Gifting a tier 1 sub to Anime Fan 87. Impact is the GOAT. Let's get 10 more, honestly. Nah, I kid. But thank you very much. Very generous. And we'll, of course... Oh, I should not have pitched Red Rock. We're chilling, though. He said you were a dumbass. Well, he may have a point. Oh, he's just not playing the Elders. Cool. We'll take that. The category definitely says One Piece card game. And he's swinging with his blockers. Opponent showing high IQ. I have just not been cycling with these this whole time. There's Thatch. Thatch will carry me. Then we do some of this. Take the life, buff leader. Nothing really matters in this hand. Pitch Jozu. Dawn up Garp. Why not? I can play it slow. My opponent is not threatening me. Yeah, I'm gonna play it slow. 5 the Peter. And if he doesn't give me Peter, oh my god, you have 3 minutes. There is no way my opponent can finish the game in 3 minutes. What a goober. I'm going for Peter. And he gives it to me. Find another event in case I find the 4th beard. I'm in 0 danger now that Peter's gone. Block. Yup. No reason to swing anything more. Like, I could just time my opponent out. I'm just gonna, like, go for the timeout. He's pissed me off. Bro likes toes, ignore him. Noted. Grabbing that 13 pack. I doubt my opponent's gonna be making a play in the next minute. And you really gotta ask what's wrong with toes. You're taking the irony too far, I'm afraid. He still has not made a play. There is 0 chance he's finishing the game. Yeah, play it. Got the pack. Nice and crisp. I literally got up and came back. Walked across the house. Oh, yo, Impact. Check the channel point redemptions, man. There's gonna be something pretty cool in there. You might wanna redeem. Minus my Newgate. I could not care less. Yeah, you saw it. Now, I will ask, are you sure? I feel like I have to ask this. He has 47 seconds left. I'm not going to try to close the game. I am going to stall him out. I do not care. He is beneath me. Alright. He just think a little harder on your plays, honestly. I'm going to go double Uda. I'll swing once with Gate. He takes... Alright. For Impact's Redemption, I have a little flashlight here. Now, this is one of the brightest flashlights known to man. Probably should not shine it into the cam, and I'm going to give a little flash warning, although it'll just be in my little bottom right camera. How far away can I do this, I wonder? That work out? Didn't actually look at the OBS as I did that. And do not screen cap that either. You know, I'll do it one more time just in case it it looked so wrong. Yeah, it might have been a little quirky, but you know, we have fun. We have fun here. Here, I'll even do just to clarify. Let me how bright this thing is. I'm gonna cue into the next game. Let me turn my light off. As you can see, the light is off. I'm up against Mihawk, but I'm gonna activate my flashlight right here. Goodness, oh my. Alright, up against the Hawk. I have Garp. I need a 4-drop. Still a good hand. Oh, yes, I do have the pack. I do have to get to the pack. I will get to that moment after this game. I'm grabbing the pudding, man. I'm grabbing the pudding. So just wait a moment longer on the pack opening. VGP. I'm taking your 6. I am desperate to find a 4-drop. And there's Cavendish. Never punished. Take this, please. I have pudding. Oh, he actually took it. Why did you... what did you search with Perona? Yeah, I have to play this. You're cooked, buddy. I did not expect him to take it there. And this stun bunny did a whole lot of nothing. Guess I'm pitching Cavendish. Rip the homie. It could be over in 4 turns. That just depends on how quickly this guy wants to concede. Oh, have the Shinx anyways after being puddinged. Yeah, you can have her, dog. He has 12. Report him immediately. He should not be here. Hey, Twitch takes those threats very seriously. He will be gone if you say that. And we're slamming the beard. Maybe I should be outing Shanks, but I'm slamming. Yo, Impact, can I be real with you for a second? Oh, did I just hear a follow? Thank you, Chris 000 for the follow. Goated. Free block. Nah. Alright. You got it, man. Don Bonnie. This Law is not a blocker right now, so I do not have to respect it. He has a Law Beppo. Very scary. Unfortunately, I have to choose what I'm doing next turn right now. I can either go Newgate, as Law and Beppo can only stun one of them. I could Red Rock the Shanks. Ooh, another follow. Sam HD. Goated. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the content, or gameplay. Whatever they call it, content. I'm just some chud. I think I'm just jamming Newgate. Roger can, chill. Chill in the trash. Save her, because she's going to be swinging 7 next turn. And now we got the Wilkster popping in. I feel like, all these people may have came from the same place. Those who know. Let's see how many events he has. How many have you blown through so far? Oh, you have nothing in trash. Cooked. Oh, you said nuh-uh, so I guess you're not. I was wrong. Yeah, Spiderweb to get out of that. Now he goes Law Beppo. Had to put him on the game. Show him the game. Well, you are, showing them. You know, do I have to say it? You can, infer. Counter with 1Ks. Keep them alive. They are not living through the whole turn, I'm afraid. Do I pitch the Thatch or the Rock? Surely Thatch. No, I'm pitching Rock. World Champ Incumbent. Why did I do that? That was so... he, basically, he cooked me. I'm just some worthless chud. I just had, aspirations. Too tall for me. Well, we try anyways. I can go 9 into 12. I didn't update the record after that Emu game. Yeah, I'm just gonna say he has 3K counter in hand. Okay, this is 2-2 now. Not my greatest day, but we even with it. And now I can open this pack. Let me, boom, I'm big now. Oh man, I'm ugly and sad. I'm just gonna shoot it up straight from the back. Sup, Tech. You went undefeated at locals. Nice, nice. Let's go ahead and just 8-drop Rayleigh. I mean, it's something. It's an SR. It's a little SR. And we also got Mars and Never Existed for additional alright hits. I have to set up a different cam angle, although it is quite difficult without a true decent hit to get me by. Rip the case? I don't know if I can do all that. The only case I got sitting around is PRB2. Oh, I am still big. I'm in a game. Boom. Jamotama. Impact said, drink some pee. Alright, alright. This is the pee in question. Dr. P. Hey man, 10 gifted, I waterfall that shit. Nah, but pitching the Yamato. Attach it on. Need some Dr. P to get me by. Do I take... I'm gonna try taking. I haven't tried taking yet. I think taking is bad. But we run it. Yeah, now I have to respect all of his swings. Gonna have to 1k out of this. With the Garp, methinks. Maybe he slams a Kiku. I'm not sponsored by Dr. Pepper yet. Soon. Quite soon. I think I start swinging now. I give one more turn, maybe. Maybe a cheeky one more turn. Yeah, because the 6 cost Robin I want to. But on his like 5-Dawn turn, he could have swung 10 at me. It's the only reason it makes it a question in the first place. I'm just gonna swing 6/6 Jozu. He's gonna trigger every time! First Life Kiku! Woo! But we bounce that with Jozu. Alright, Second Life Jinbei, why not? Is this Karma? This might be Karma. I'm gonna give you the rock. He's swinging pretty small for the opportunity he was just presented. Surely I don't need 3 gates. I might just respect 9-cost Bonnie here and keep the Marco or Jozu up. I'm gonna respect Bonnie. Blackbeard and the Boa. Mirror. Red Greenlaw. Ooh, spicy and an ace. Nice, nice. I haven't seen Law running around in a minute. How was that? Just running the new Supernova support. I'm blocking with the gate. If you go Bonnie, I get to block with Marco. Yep. 3. You have a fat hand. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna go pudding to start. And then I get 7 and 8 in the Kiku. I guess I could just start with 8. No, actually important to go 7 first. In case I want to get this Bonnie. So I have the option of going 6 into Kiku and then 14 here, or going 8, 12. But I think it's very important to get the Bonnie off the field. So we'll go 6. Even if it means I can't attach a Donda leader. But either way, how many, like, if there was 5 rounds, that's a pretty good amount of people, I would say. Congratulations on that. Oh, you're saving her. Give me the entire hand. Pretty spicy. Made some mistakes running the X-Drake that protects Supernova. And then Kid. Yeah, Venus is pretty good to the Kid at least. Oh, you chud. You're swinging 12 at me, hoping to get the Kizaru event. We're gonna protect out of that. Go 13. Big man. Yeah. Pretty free 12 here. Now I can go Newgate event and Uda. Shouldn't have needed the Cavendish, ever. He does have the event. So I see. He gets to rearrange his life. Not going to stop me from swinging, however. Maybe another Bonnie. Would be a little bit unfortunate, but not game losing or anything. Sanji. Alright. Find the Robin 2K. Kuma. So you have a 2K in hand. I should probably give up the idea of winning this turn. However, I am extremely greedy and stupid. I will start with the 5. Then make it a 7. Is he baiting me? I mean, I'm not gonna play extremely stupid, but because if this is a 0-drop event, I'm a little bit in trouble. So we'll pass it there, and then this should be game. Going at the Jozu, not gonna cut it. Get your free cycle while you can before I dominate. Second Kuma. I don't need to go for lethal. I can still just stall a little longer. Do a little 8 start. He takes 8. Triggers the Usopp. Little bit annoying. Now I can go 10 life. Stall him as long as he wants. His choice. But you still gotta choose. Yes, sir. It was a 0-drop. I mean, it was a 0-drop event, so I might as well stall for another turn, huh? Just go like 7 life, Red Rock Uda. completely slow play his gourd off. Two cards in hand and one life should be guaranteed, as he is not able to beat me right here. The only possible thing that could go wrong is like if you have 8-drop Kid into Kizaru event, but even that's such a big if. As I have a 1k counter in hand. I'll give you an Uda. Yep. Pretty solid, despite his early life being good triggers. Maybe that's how you're supposed to play the matchup. I've been a little cowardly before. A little too cowardly, perhaps. Like, I would say that was like not 10 of 10 triggers, but a solid 8, if nothing else. Similar hand, a little worse. Mulligan. Cavendish, take it. No Searcher. That's the bad part. Definitely the bad part. Fun time. Opens Lilith. Grabs himself a 2k. There's my 1-drop. Never didn't have it. Into a Garp, no less. Swing 8. Swing 8. Like a good boy. Maybe a little weird to say that. 3-4 people running this leader at locals. Yeah, I just respect it as a leader. I have no shade towards him. Other than the fact that I guess it's a yellow deck. Oh, you found your Robin, so you're not going to swing at me. No reason to swing this turn, huh? Now, he probably swings at me this turn, because I don't have a Dawn leader. Blocker pass. I am actually surprised. Not a lot of people have that resolve. Don't need 2 red rocks. I guess I swing 6 again. If you counter, I just Yamato Garp. And the Kiku First Life! He is a pro! This is a good player. Much better than me, if nothing else. I get to go for the gate combo. Shouldn't need the red rock. Maybe it's a good card to have, and I should keep it. In case he triggers the Nami, should I swing my Cavendish 8 first? Because his only pop trigger should be the Nami. Bye, Cavendish. Yeah, I'll swing the Cavendish first. Don't want to lose out on the draw. Keep Marco, he's my only brick. Don't need too many searches. 878. I'm putting the Dawn on by playing the Newgate first in case he triggers Nami. And swinging with Cavendish first. So play it around it. Oh, it was the Nami. Played around it to the maximum degree. Tell me that's not sexy. You can't. You can't tell me it's not sexy. I know. Sanji Trigger. I know I was being a little silly when I triggered when he triggered the Kiku, but his life has been Kikunojo, Nami, Sanji. That is cracked. If last game was an 8 of 10, this is definitely a 9 of 10, if not 10 itself. 1k out. Don't want to lose to Bonnie. It's real. 8-drop kid. Might Red Rock the Kid. I really wish I had another Newgate. Start with Izo. And I can go like Yamato Marco. Find the event. Alright, here's a good question. Do I grab the event and then try to find Newgate with my Garp? Or I could grab the Atmos for Thatch for counterpower. But I grab the Atmos and then bounce this Robin next turn when I want to win. The more I look at this, I kind of just want to grab the Thatch. Because Yamato Marco is a solid play. I cannot deny that. Start 7. But that was definitely an interesting Izo search. A lot of valid options. Obviously, if my Garp finds a Newgate, I'm going to wish I had the event. But the downside is kind of rough. As I need 9 Dawn. I could also find another Marco off the Garp. Even Cavendish would help. But then my leader doesn't get a Dawn. He's thinking on the 7. Maybe he's going to give me the Kizaru event. I personally would love that. Be good for me. No, you're not giving me the event. The greed on this man. What do you know? Garp would have found a Marco, but I like this play more. If I swing, he blocks. Like, 1000%. Not the best chance I find a Roger. So, reasonably, the only thing I'm scared of next turn is 9-drop Bonnie. Because then he could go like 6, 6, 9, 10. I think I play the Marco and pass. If he plays Bonnie or another kid, he has to replace one of his characters, likely Sanji. Just to add on, his life has been a Robin as well, on top of the 3 quite good triggers. If nothing else, moderately good. There's the Bonnie! If he's smart, he doesn't swing here. Yes, he is choosing not to swing. He knows. Those who know. Now, I have to not lose next turn. How much can I get to with my counter power? Might as well count it out. Looks kind of high. Not extremely high, but pretty high. This is 6, 10, 12 with leader ability. Plus Ezo. Could find me more. Yeah, I think I just start with a 7. A 9 beard or blocker beard would have been swell here. Then I'd probably just go Yamato Marco, replacing this Yamato. Do you not have any way of countering other than the Kizaru event? You might as well block if that's the case. Text beard's like, the reason I want my 9 and 10 beard here isn't because of the body. It's just because they would like proactively get me counterpower in my hand. I don't care about these. I can just play Marcos to get around these. But yeah, attack speed would also be fine if I had it. But he does give me the counter event, which I don't know if he's saying he doesn't have another one. Since if he doesn't have another counter event, I'm kind of like beating him up. You know one card that people don't play around? The one drop ace event. If I bow down to power, that gives me unblockable for Tudon. It's like, let's pretend he takes. He should block, but let's pretend he takes. Then the event would just be insta kill. That being said, the unblockable event is like played around because people are scared of Roger, not the event. So it rarely gets value. Either way, I'm feeling kind of confident. I should even beat Blaze Slice here. He's thinking. Don't think too hard now. You know what happened last time. Lilith Trigger. So this man has zero fear of anything. And I drew another 3k off the Yamato. Let's go. Just block, man. The game is over. I mean, I guess technically you could play Kuma, heal, so I can play over the Izo with my Marco. Yes, that Nami I've seen run the event. But in Ace, it's searchable. It's a nice searchable event. Triple 1k. Okay, I am no longer having any chance of losing. I'm gonna play over the Izo. No reason not to. If I get punished, that's all it amounted to. Yep, it was Blaze Slice final card. Bye-bye. Recovering. Recovering the win rate. And that was great triggers on his end. A good curve as well. Maybe the occasional incorrect play. But I think that shows that the matchup is favorable for Ace, despite him stealing all of my life unfairly through Robin, Kid, and Bonnie. And we meet again. Just stealing his elo. Better hand, better hand. Pitch the red rock. No reason to swing. He is going for the 7. I mean, I think I take. I would love to play around Robin. Now I'm tempted to not swing. This is kind of the turning point. It's like maybe I swing, maybe I don't. I'll start swinging. Lilith could be scarier. He finds his flame split, lays, slice, whatever you want to call it. Kuma. Very non-scary. I guess I can swing. See if he wants to trigger something out that I can Jozu. He may actually counter this, which is a early counter, but I get it, which he does. Open book. Now, I could red rock this, but I'm just going to play Yamato and search. None of these are that appealing. Jozu's counter power, so I guess I'm grabbing him. Like, Marco has potential in a few turns, but there's a kid. And Jozu swings. We're just jamming the gate every time. Bricking. Bricking a bit. Let's just take 8 to the Kuma. No. We take 9 to the Kuma. We know he has a brick in hand with Blaze Slice. So he has to counter out of 9-8, otherwise they're going to life. Alright, he's giving me cards. Unfortunately, I have to clear his board, as he's a little too tanky right now. 9-drop Bonnie, that hurts. That hurts a lot. He is showing the prowess of going second. Probably need to give him the 10 beard here. Now, I think I lose to the unblockable event either way. So I have the option to counter out of this and make the Bonnie swing, and leave the Bonnie standing and keep 1k counter. Or I block, force him to swing with this and try to clear both. I'll just counter now. It's smarter. At least a little bit smarter. No reason to swing. What's he thinking on? He has Blaze Split, so my Marcos are also worse. Just jam a Newgate. Give the Dawn to my Yamato, I suppose. And we'll start trying to win. Although I lose the second you get Kizaru event. Have to sadly counter out. Because I don't have any 2Ks. Yep. Well, nothing I could do in that. Maybe if I go first, I keep the life to my chest. But I don't think I lost because I took a life. I think I just lost due to not having much counter. And of course, him curving, but besides the point. Different Luffy. I mean, same Luffy, but different guy. Double Ezo. Not terrible. Not good. Not terrible. We just start with Ezo Dawn. He finds his 6-cost Robin. Yeah, guess I'm stuck with the Luffy's for a minute. I prefer taking the 10 drop over the 8 drop event. Should I be given the choice? He chooses to pass. I suppose, I get it. I can swing 6, though. Atmos if he triggers. He does trigger, but I don't think I care to Atmos this. Second Newgate! So I'm not Red Rock in this game. Hopefully, these are just getting the bad draws out of the way. Tomorrow, I'll be drawing good. I guess if you're playing Robin, that means you're not going to have much Dawn to swing with. I can go ahead and start swinging a little bit. Find the event, please. Oh, no Robin. Ezo. Nope, you find me the other one. Alright. Punished for the wrong reason. Very sad. Yeah, Ace is supposed to. Let's go ahead and, I mean, if you're gonna play the Kiku, Atmos is fine should I not find a good target. So I'll leave myself in a not terrible position if I can control it. Hey, we got it. Thank you, Ezo. Given that I'm still at 3 life, my 9-beard probably doesn't need to happen. Hello, Gambledore, by the way. I can start pressuring. Like, as long as you don't start triggering like nuts. As he does have to respect... Does have to respect the fact that, he's at 3 life. Yeah, the Ninebeard can finally, be good in this matchup. Just not in this specific game. I just block this. Swing with the Kiku. I can just, It is nice when Ninebeard can't pop the blockers, of course. Probably Izo. I mean, Izo can find me Marco's, and Marco's good. But I can just draw him the hard way. Now, round table's interesting. Lets me clear the kid. But I think I still just commit to another beard. Beard wins me the game. Alright, that's a lot of bricks. If I clear the Kiku, it lets me swing with this one. So we'll try to clear the Kiku. Arguably, I could just keep pushing face. That's something that I will have a better idea of with more practice. If he goes Bonnie, I can block both. Yes, Ninebeard Roundtable is amazing. Especially if you compare it with a Marco. Wow. I have to assume he has Bonnie. Bonnie would put me to 0 and be very scary. But I also have to like swing at him to win, right? Usopp trigger is not that relevant. It's a little relevant. It gets a card out of my hand. Okay, he is swinging 9, which implies Bonnie. But if he has Bonnie, it's like... Oh, Pudding would be amazing here. I just have to play around Bonnie, right? Like, even though my hand would go super low. So I, go something along the lines of leader ability 2k. He's going to swing 8 at me, and I 2k 1k. As much as I wish I could block that. Yep. And then, in the end, he could very easily just not have Bonnie and play a kid. Which is annoying. Oh. I have not seen this one used yet. And, hey, Clockwork? I don't know. His hand is kind of big. Because, like, Newgate just seems like such a free play. Don't need to dilute myself to... Yeah, definitely not dying this turn, but in a turn or two he will be a goner. I can... Potentially... I can't use Atmos because I need 2 Whitebeard cards. Pudding is not Whitebeard. But, if I go pudding, then I would have the option to go like 9, 10, 12, 12. Maybe at the kid. I could also do like start 8 and then go at the kid for 13, 13. But I'm just going to play the beard. The beard is safer. The beard will not wrong me. Pitch Atmos. I trust my 10 beards. He takes. Oh, greed. Greed never fails. Take another one, in fact. Why don't you? I mean, my counter power's fine. Oh, you took again. Well, he's taking extremely aggressive. If I can just get the swing, gives me a fair chance at winning. Next turn. Yeah, he has a severe gambling addiction. Oh my goodness. Nice 12 card hand. Like, I get it to an extent, but this is like taking it too far. So, if he has 9-drop Bonnie, that's like the only thing I'm scared of. But I can just delete ability here. Pudding should just win very consistently next turn. Maybe he goes Kuma blocker. That could try to stall. Counter. Don't need to risk anything. So another small fear he could do is if I block this, he could swing like much bigger. Oh, wait. If I take this, then I could lose to Bonnie, so I have to block. No, I wouldn't lose to Yellow Bonnie, so only has 2 swings. There's Kuma. Do I greed? Do I go 13 at him? Bait him to take? No, well, I have to win this turn. Okay, so I start by swinging with Jozu to play around the Bonnie trigger. 9-drop Bonnie has a pretty scary trigger. So I get to go 9, 10, 12, 12, 12. He takes. The greed just never ends with this guy. Let's start with 12. Yep, he concedes. He could have gotten out of the 9. He's playing the gambling deck and choosing not to gamble on a 0-drop event. What is wrong with this guy? Did I break him? Or did, like, he break himself? By choosing to play a yellow deck. Of course, there's respectable yellow decks, such as my pet yellow deck of choice. Whatever that may be. Now, this hand's actually not bad. It's missing Jozu and Marco. So I'm going to mulligan it. But otherwise, it's not that bad. No 1-drop. I still like it. He's just attaching a Don to troll me. I'll swing because I have Atmos. If I didn't have Atmos, I'm on 2 Roger. I know 1 is common right now, but I cannot bring myself to hurt my emo matchup. Emu. Can you share the list? Yes. I will show it right after this game. No Jozu. Very sad. So I can either play Atmos to bounce it, or Yamato to draw cards. You know, as much as I love bouncing his Yamatos, I think I might just be team Yamato or Joe Atmos to bounce his cards. I might be team Yamato this time because Atmos is one of my few counter cards. Yeah, enable Yamato first to play around a trigger body. Nice bricks, double brick off the Yamato. I get to go 7/7. Hope you don't win the lottery. Alright. Potentially, that was a time where I could have not swung. There was some risk in swinging there. But I don't think I got too punished. I think I'll get rid of the red rock. Yeah, I think that like triggering this is a little mid, but still is like, if anything, it does psychic damage to me. Speaking of 5k bodies being bait, I mean, it's a 6k body, but swinging at the Kiku, maybe I should just like full start like race him. And just give him a card each turn for the Kiku. We'll start by seeing what I draw off this. So next turn, I can play my Ninebeard, which should keep me alive. Then hope to win in like 2 more turns after that. I think that's pretty solid. In fact, I even think that lets me swing with my Marco this turn. I should have swapped the Dawns. Shouldn't matter too much though. So let's just go for the ignore board strat. This was one of the few games where I just haven't starved. So I'm curious to see how well it plays out. He just desperately wants to get puddinged. There is no saving this man. I think I let this Yamato go. I don't know. Maybe not. He draws me a card. No, I have to save her. I'm aware I have to protect the Yamato. Then I can block this. Because you committed Dawn. What's the Jinbei doing? Just sitting there as a 5k body the entire game? Or is he gonna swing? I do have to find my pudding, which I'm on 2 of. Iku. And what else? Nothing! Just hold up for Dawn, because why not? So stupid. Well, I'm just gonna play my Ninebeard against your 6k board. The question is, do I want to swing 7 with the Yamato? Or do I want to leave a Dawn on my leader? You know what? I got it. I'll go Ninebeard, swing 9 first. Because you have to counter out the 9 due to my 12 beard. Oh, you're also freezing my spear. That is like so non-threatening. That is just so, I just super don't care. I guess I swing 6 and then let the Yamato go. That sound like a plan? Or do I just hold her for next turn? Because like these have nowhere to go. Yeah, I guess I'll just hold her. Why not? Yep. I have 2 life as well. The only reason I want to swing with her is because it gets me a draw off leader. 7 Mom is not scared. We've been over this. I do not care about 7 Mom. Alright, this turn, I get to go Marco, Uda, 7s. Dawn on leader in case he triggers the Nami. I am not playing around Frighten Me. You can use it on this beard if you want. Sure. I think I'll just go ahead and up it to 9. Sure. Maybe I don't play the Uda. And I just do this. Alternatively, I could have gone 12 and then play Uda Marco or Uda. Yeah, I mean 7 Mom is cute. I will say it's like it's a cute card in this deck. But the meta is a little stronger than 7 Mom right now. Just gonna go ahead and leader ability early. I don't think Atmos is gonna get any value. You have 4 more swings. I have you can't be swinging at my Yamato, bro. Sure, you can have Yamato. Like, I just super don't care if you swing at Yamato right now. Alright, and now I get to block this for free. Then the Marcos get to chill. And he finds another Frighten Me to stun my blocker that I might not even swing with in the first place. Second 7 Mom. Yeah, replacing his 6k instead of the he chose to trigger Jinbei, so like Jinbei has been cheering bro on. You are so right. Alright. Dawn on leader. I mean, it can't hurt to search, can it? Jozu at worst. Now, there's really nothing to do here. Like, I can swing at him, and I'm gonna swing at him. But, I get a strong feeling he is, taking. Yeah, I mean, what would he be doing without this Mom here? I think he might lose without it. Make it 10. But you get to stun my blocker! Alright. Uh, there is a mild chance he has double Blaze Slice. So he has 6 swings, Surely this counters out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only thing I'm remotely afraid of is a Blaze Slice. Do I truly believe 11-7 will get there? I mean, let me just do the math, I guess. 3, 2, 2. Yeah, if his hand is absolute max counter, he lives. But I'm just gonna run the. Also, if he Blaze Slices, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swing 12. Because if he does Blaze Slice, then that would rest this. Or for yep. There was no shot. Alright. I mean, I think swinging there is fine, as I just hate going for like such a please don't have it swing. Yeah, the deck is trolling. At least an ace. Like, against Emu, maybe? Maybe it's real deck. Against Boa, it's good against Boa. I respect that. I mean, one guy beat me out of it, but like I've faced it 5 times in a row now. And I don't even think the deck has a what do you call it? Like Bello Betty type of matchups where it's either like 80% or 20% win rate. I just think that that's just how it is against Ace. Alright, blue purple. I like this hand against blue purple. Wouldn't you? I kind of like all these cards. I don't think blue purple typically swings big on their turn 2. But I want to grab the beard. Find an early combo piece. If he does choose to swing big, I counter. Or I take. But otherwise, I'm pretty free to counter. Then I can bounce Zoro. No, he goes it's to die for. You could argue that taking is correct. But then you get puddinged. So, you know, scary. Very scary. Oh, what a ramp. What a opener. Jeez. Whiplash. Guess I pray now. Garp, try to find the I am Whitebeard. He fails the 2k check. No, I am Whitebeard. I do need to grab the Jozu, otherwise I cannot Atmos. So I either grab Jozu or I grab Cavendish. Personally, I think Cavendish might be the way, even though the Bonk plays on board. I'm also going to go 6 at him. I should have done the 6 first. Why wouldn't I search first? I don't personally think that like Yamato was insanely the best, but I probably should have searched before swinging. With that pile, I still would have swung the same way. I suppose I let Marco go and draw all 3. Try to find the event. I do like going for the... No, never mind. I was about to say that, like, if I do find the event, which I do not, the Nami gets wasted. But no, he could just cycle the stuff to the bottom of the top stack. Anyways. Cavendish over Yamato. Because he just continually gets me value. And I mean, I guess Yamato does draw me 2 now, as opposed to getting potentially Mihawked. You could be right there. I just like that the Cavendish has the option to find me the event here. Good point, good point. Start with 6. I do not find an event. But I can also just go Atmos, bounce Bond Clay, second Cavendish. I don't hate that. And he gave me a 2K. I like that. Go ahead and show him second Atmos. You do have a good point though. Like, I guess I'm overvaluing Cavendish, if nothing else. Since they both find 2 cards now. I am gonna pitch my Atmos. As he does know it's there. There's the Hawk. Alright, now here's a good turn. I can go I am Whitebeard, 8/8, potentially go more with Atmos. I think I also take my life. If I take my life, I don't have to take life. Because he has the Nami to block. If I do take life, I can go 7, 8, 10. But I think I'm just going to go 6, 8, 8, play Ezo. Yeah. Start with this. Red Rock is a little late. I don't think I can play it at this game anymore. But maybe. Maybe it's not too late. As your next turn is likely to be Red Rock. I'm going to pitch Marco. Start 8. Don't need 2 Josus. I heard a follow. Thank you, Gambledore. Appreciate the follow and the commentary on the gameplay. He does go for a gear 2. No reason not to go 6 here. See if he just gives me cards. He will just give me cards. Second Ezo. I suppose I grab the Marco. Could grab the event, but I'm missing a Whitebeard, of course. He does find Red Rock, and you will be playing Red Rock. Seven at the Atmos. Very understandable. I feel like it's hard to protect Atmos and Cavendish. Definitely seems a little hard. I'm going to cycle one of my Ezos. Next turn, I have the option to take my Cavendish and go like 6 Yamato, 8 Marco. Or I could go 6/6 Red Rock Marco, which I like more. But I have a third line of not developing my board, and instead just going 6/6/6 Red Rock, Ezo, make one of them an 8. I just think it's so hard to let the Atmos live here. Yeah, exactly. It's like, typically, you never want to defend a 5k, but when you're in such a uphill, the longer this goes on, presumably the better it gets for Luffy. As he gets to play 2 guys a turn and draw 2 cards a turn. Now, I think I do just protect this. Keep my 2Ks. Or keep a 2K. If you go 8 at the Cavendish, sure, you get him. Then I get to... Maybe it's fine to let the Cavendish go, because, like, I'm not going to have a Dawn on leader this turn. Plus, a second Mihawk will hurt. So this is definitely the past turn I think is open to interpretation. There are many potentially correct lines. I do like seeing a giant here. So I have the option to either go Jozu, bounce the Nami, and Marco, or I just go Red Rock Marco. I personally don't think this Cavendish is seeing another turn, which is leading me to want a Jozu. Is that too greedy? For now, I'm going to Red Rock. He grabs an Usohachi. I think that, alright, he does go Roger. It's less so that it's okay to leave Mihawk. It's more so it's, by clearing the Mihawk, my Cavendish gets to live another turn. And I will keep the Jozu in hand, though. Although, not to say that, it is an absolute play. It is just one interpretation. There was a lot of lines that could have made sense there. Such as, letting the Cavendish die a turn earlier. Going for the Jozu. Leaving the Atmos even. So he goes and passes with 2 Dawn. I think I am pretty safe to just go Jozu 8/8. Although there's no reason to not wait for the luck potential. Shouldn't need a Uda. Get to go another 8. Maybe you block this one. It would be the same as countering. Now this turn he's likely to get my Cavendish. Finds a gear 2. He has a Hawk. Suppose I let this go now. I either let it go now or I block now and draw 3. I think that's better. And now I can, I have the event. So I think I actually pitch, Thatch. Then I could, like, search 9 cards for a Newgate. I could also choose to, like, double down and try to, like, push 10, 12. Don't know if I like that. He did reveal a gear too. There's a gate. I am going to take life with gate. Interesting cards here. Definitely keep the round table. Probably pitch the gate. As he revealed a gear to, I'm going to go 9 instead of searching. Obviously, Giant can get out of it, but that's fine. Pudding always has a weird chance to gate value in this matchup, so I'm going to keep her. He does have Giant. It's slightly awkward that he gets to swing 6 at my Cavendish. He finds Sanji, the 2K. There's a chance that my... he has a Red Rock. Very sad. Alright, I'm definitely on the Cavendish go. Hey, yep, he realizes my leader is too big for that. So next turn, maybe I go Pudding, but probably not. Surely I don't need Marco at this point. Well, I could go 0 at Roger with Ezo, but I kind of want to ape here. Just go 16 life. Or Pudding, as I know he has a gear 2 at the very least and a 2K. Pudding 12 is valuable. I would say there's a very small chance he can get lethal next turn. It would involve Pudding. Yeah, let's go Pudding 12. I'm sure you've built up a good hand this game. Oh, I bricked him. That sucks. I do have to... Yeah, Pudding is just so nasty. Like, he had 6 cards in hand, and the math was still, like, in my favor to Pudding him. It, of course, helps knowing what he revealed to me. Another Luffy. We got 1 match of a break between them. Alright. This hand has an Ezo. That's about it. So I'm going to mulligan. Garps, and that's about it. Hopefully farming. He did get turn order after all. I could go 5-6, but that plays into what does that play into? I mean, I guess I could just go 5-6. Try a new line. Maybe if this is dragon. Yeah. I'll go 6. If he dragons here, at least that's out of the way. And he counters. I'm kind of happy with that. Yes. I guess I take Cavendish. Yeah, by swinging 6 first, I could choose to swing 5 if I want, or just go into Garp Dawn. Now, I don't have any actual counter power. There's some counter power. He is making me believe he has a Robin in hand. I guess I go 7. Nice Jinbei. Once again, I'm tempted to Atmos this Kiku. Alternatively, I could play Cavendish and he will draw me cards throughout the game. I'm going to try the Cavendish. Now if he goes Robin here, I can just pitch my round table. And nothing else really matters. Oh, he's going 8s. Well, that's rough. Because I have to take both them. That, kind of sucks. Because I had so many bricks. Very rare I get punished like that. But, suppose now I have to adjust. He's going to 8 down next turn. Maybe it's not Kid. Let's be real, though. So, I want to find Jozu. Then I can go Jozu. Maybe Jozu's too greedy, though. Maybe I just go like 7. Then Yamato 8. Definitely in a harder spot than usual. Yeah, his hand was bad. So then I got punished because of it. Funny. That happens, though. I did find Jozu. I can go 6 into Kiku. If he lets it die, No, I should probably just go life. And risk the trigger at this point. Yeah, I've got the Jozu, so like I should have chosen to attach it on the leader. Should I have had the foresight to just get Jozu? Jinbei, old friend. Let's not do this today, Jinbei. There's A-Drop Kid. So it did not matter I didn't have a Dawn leader. Now he's probably going to Kizaru event me if I was a bedded man. Which of course I am as I play children's card games. Newgate. Double brick! Newgate loves drawing bricks. I'll go 7. Hope you don't trigger Nami. Alright, he counters. No problem. Some 1Ks. Much better, much better. Shouldn't need all these red rocks. He's thinking about it. Oh. I guess that means there's a Kiku on top of his life now. It's kind of annoying. I think I can win next turn. I guess I have to try winning next turn, huh? Ah, it's Robin! Well, what do you know? You pitched Kiku, didn't you? Although the Robin's actually pretty good for him as well. I think this is enough counter power to live a 14. Let me count it before I foolishly make a misplay. I guess it's not that much. But it's enough. It's enough to live a 14 for sure. So let's Garp. Find the Uda or the Ninebeard. Ninebeard's an interesting option. I think Uda's probably stronger. But Ninebeard has the potential. I see it. Please, no event. And hey, if you enjoy the struggles of playing against this lottery deck, that's respectable. I have to block, even if it means you go 15. I just have to block. If I counter and you have the event, it's donezo. But now, you have to choose. Not me. You. You can go 6-14. Incorrect. Swing Jinbei. More efficient number. But I guess I can't punish you. Hey man, if he had another 2k in hand, I might be scared. And I can Atmos his Robin, if it comes to that. What am I pitching? Jozu? Probably. Alright. Roger is an option. Maybe not an insanely good one, but it's an option. I start with 7 Jozu. I think so. See where 7 Jozu gets me. Because if he takes this, I can Roger. He has no 2Ks. I think I might win this. If you have no 2Ks, then I can... So you have no 2Ks, which means I can go Roger, and then you have to give me 1-1, and then you don't have not enough to get out of the A-swing. So now, it's up to triggers. And I mean, if he baited me, he baited me, but you know, he had to give me alright. What are the chances it's a 0-drop event, man? You didn't Flame Dragon King this game. He didn't even have an unblock. Oh, did he? Oh yeah, he pitched unblockable event for 0-drop. We take that. Great game, great game. Drop a follow if you are not already. Greatly appreciated. Oh yes, yes. Thank you for the reminder. Here's what I'm currently running. I'm on a little bit of a lower 2k number, which that last game punished me for. But yeah, if he got the last life 0-drop, man, I would have crashed out. But I'm on 2 Cavendish. I would like to up it to 3. 2 Rogers, 3 rocks, a table. No problem, no problem. I think personally, I don't see a lot of people on my exact list, but close enough to what you can expect an ace list to look at right now. Some of them are on like another 2k, maybe off of Red Rock. I am not missing Newgate like at all. Which, you know, sorry to say it for the Ninebeard fans. Mihawk. He chose to let me go second, which I think is interesting. I'm gonna mulligan. Great hand. What a good hand. Start easel. Let's go. I mean, I have everything. I don't even need an Otama. hate me. Not a. Some people are. Yes. Some people are on the brothers event for Mihawk, and some people are also using 7-cost Ace. Not a big Mihawk fan though. All right, he went triple searcher over swinging. I guess I respect it. Broadhawk, as you might say. You don't need Round Table. It's just really good for the matchup. That Tashigi's a little scary, not gonna lie. Yeah, the high roll is nuts. Which, let's see if he has the 7-drop Shanks to body me next turn. I should have got rid of Red Rock. Red Rock with this Tashigi is a no-go. Let's see if he'll give me the Bonnie. Surely not. Oh, he does. What do you know? Lolling out the Tashigi is pretty cool, though. I respect it. Holy bricks. I mean, I have a leader ability for a reason, I suppose. Wonder if he just meant to block in 2K, or if he just didn't have one. Finds the new Tashigi, which he missed his God Curve. I think I'm cooking right here. Like, Stun Bonnie would have hurt, because I'm going to go for my Beard combo. But without Stun Bonnie or 7 Shanks, I think I'm set. Truthfully. 7, 8? Where? Marco? I'll let it go if you swing at Marco. Yep, you can have Marco. I'll take 3 cards. And we play the new gate. Bye, Red Rock. Now, not relevant, really, but he should have gone 2 at my easel. A lot of people just don't do that. Kind of weird. I even had someone that, like, locals tell me that, like, you know, if they chose not to swing at my easel, like, turn 1 or 2, and said that if they swung at it, I would have just activated it. And I'm telling them, like, after the fact, like, all right, would you rather me activate it turn 2 or activate it turn 6 when I need it, or Jozu it on turn 3? I put him on the right track though. They found Lon Beppo, although he is not coming up until next turn. Yeah, the Law could have been a Stun Bonnie. Or the Tashigi could have been a Stun Bonnie, and it would have been a lot worse for me. 8 there. I just block that. Another 8. Oh, Killer. That's a little uncommon. Usually they're on Bart instead. I did face one list that was on 8-drop Kid. I want to pitch my Marco and Atmos. Second Red Rock, not very helpful. Once again, I shouldn't need Red Rock, especially not in this game state. Should I have put 2 down on Izo and swung at the Bonnie? Surely not, because he has the Law, right? I'm gonna ignore the Bonnie. Like, yes, I get it. Ouch. I'm gonna get swung at. Or like he's gonna get one more card. I have Pudding. Whoa! Alright, alright. That's the new emote idea. Pudding. I just get like this evil pudding emote. Because he's gonna. Oh, he chooses not to search. He chooses not to search with Bonnie yet. I mean, I can let this go. He is so behind right now, and I'm gonna pudding him. I get to go pudding, round table if I want, or I could just go Marco. Truthfully, just Marco seems good. Like the round table's fine. This can clear. I could also just try to win. No matter what I put in. Maybe you concede off that. I could go like 11-13. But surely it's impossible for you to come back from round table. Like I'm in garbage time, like, you know, no play is losing. I'm not even gonna respect Paradise Waterfall. If you Paradise Waterfall me, sure. Because that means I would have to putting you into Paradise Waterfall, and you still have to give me a lot of cards. Ooh. That's what we like to see. Still have yet to face Boa today. Thank you, thank you. I do think that the Mihawk just like missed curve fairly hard. So I will not claim superiority there. Although the Mihawk, is this the same guy? He's choosing to go first against me, which I don't think is a good play at all. It's literally Ace. Ace loves going second more than anything. Same guy? Alright, yeah, so he won the roll twice and chose the wrong thing. Grab Thatch. No, oh, he is going 8. We take that every time. Jam the Marco next. Depending on what you do, Jozu may be clutch. Out the Perona. What are you gonna put down? Tashigi. Jozu will not be clutch today. I repeat. No clutch Jozu. I could bounce the Tashigi with Jozu. Although that feels kind of weak. I kind of like the law. Like, it right here, it's a good play. But, it's certainly no Tashigi on curve. Like the 5-drop. I feel like going 7-7 is kind of stupid. You could just block 2k. So I can just start 6. Make you give me the 2k now. And if you give me block 1k, then I just swing 8 at law. Alright. Now I get to just go 8 life. Another damage, I take it. And now I get to play Marco. If I draw Pudding, auto win. Unfortunately, I do not have my event. If I had I Am Whitebeard or Pudding right now, I would be cooking. Finds a 2k. Oh yeah, he doesn't have stage this turn either. There it is. You didn't draw any cards. Why do you play Perona instead of stage? Whatever. Alright. I think I cycle Ezo. Hey, that's what I wanted to see. That's my goat. Alright, and he will be swinging at life. See, I think life is stupid here, because I can just block anyways. And I think I am just going to block now that I have found the event. As I think the only way I can lose now is by getting pressured. So we do one of these, pitch a red rock, and then double 8 life. Might as well at this point. You do have a karmic punishment. Right here, I'm tempted to pivot law. But I think I'm better off just pressuring still. As, like, if you take this life, you are just getting put in so much danger. Ah, he gives me double 1k anyways. Let's go. Always go life. Not always, but, you know, it worked. Mihawk is not that scary here. I won't say it's not scary, but... I mean, I guess that's what I just said, huh? What am I pitching? I could get rid of, maybe one of my bricks like Red Rock. After all, this is annoying. Then I get to go Newgate, 8 life, 14 Mihawk. Holy bricks! Alright, you took, which means I get to go life now. And you have to block anyways. Otherwise, you would get Rogered on the spot. Lom Beppo, obvious play, obvious play. Then you get to swing 10 at me with Mihawk, so I can't block. Oh. Oh. He forgot. He forgot. Simple things. I can just take this. I'm like infinitely alive next turn, right? I believe so. Ooh. I could get rid of this Tashigi if I wanted. I don't need to, but I could. Nah, it's probably too late for that. And you go another 10. So he wants me dead. I could start with 12 at him. However, I think then so the Mihawk kind of invalidates my Marco. A DMG would invalidate. He can invalidate me in a lot of different ways. But I think if I just play another Newgate and pass, I'm pretty invincible. Not just pass, of course I swing. In fact, I might as well event it out because I have so many bricks. This lets me go 10 at him. forcing him to give me a 4K. Otherwise, I get to go 14. And if he gives me 4K now, then lethal next turn should be a cinch. Mihawk effect, yep. If he has DMG, he can still double rest. And I might lose due to my high brick quantity. Lom Beppo is not going to cut it, however. I'm pretty confident I can get out of these. He gets to go to Shigi, rest both these. He chose not to rest Tashigi. Small blunder on his end. I mean, no reason to sandbag it. He cannot win anymore. And I could counter out of this if I really wanted to. But no reason. Yep. GG. Pretty clean, although DMG would have been a little sticky. If he had DMG, it would have cost him effectively 1 Dawn. And then maybe it's too scary to think about. So I slightly dislike that I could have lost to DMG, but there's a chance the math worked out in my favor. There he is again. This guy won't leave me alone, it appears. Oh, this hand's not amazing, but I think it's still good enough. Decision point. Yamato or Whitebeard event. I am a little desperate for the Whitebeard event on curve, but I think getting the Yamato as a play in general is important. I will take this quite quickly. Not drawing a lot of helpful stuff, but I guess they're not bricks, so could be worse. It's like 3 10s and a 12. Yeah. There's Tashigi. Have to counter out of this one. Feels wrong given the early round table, so I guess I'll just do something like this. Alright, found Marco, so it would have been alright if I wanted to swing differently. I found the Izo, that's why I play Yamato first, in case Izo wants to draw, like, find me a event. And that being said, please find me an event. Thank you, Izo, it was on top the whole time. You go Shanks. Bit scary. I think I let the Yamato go. It is just a mere 8K swing, or 6K swinger. And then I just give anything for this. Probably the Marco. I have the options to go round table on the Shanks, or just jam the Newgate combo. I think jamming the Newgate combo is stronger, so I will do that. As it also blocks the Shanks. Start 7. If you counter out, I'll probably pivot to Shigi. You do not counter out. Unfortunately, you triggered to kill the Marco. Kind of unlucky. But I still get to draw because I had leader Dawn. Yeah, I've had this triggered against me an awfully large amount of times. Yeah, it's surprisingly relevant, although it shouldn't be. It's just the way it goes sometimes. 4 is a nice number to hit right now. Starting 8 at me. The Shanks can still rest my Uda. I think I don't need the event that much. Definitely blocking the Shanks. And let's see how big you swing here. Law. Corona. Finds the Law Beppo. I have a few potential decisions this turn. Once again, I could try to roundtable this. And then I could go like Yamato. If he didn't play the Toshigi, I wouldn't have minded Jozoing this. Ah, you got a little body search going, do you? Eight. How afraid am I of eight? I mean, afraid enough to counter out, I suppose. I do just want to figure out right now if I should swing or like if I should round table next turn. You only have one Dawn up. So I think getting the Shanks is like pretty guaranteed unless you have Paradise Waterfall. In which case I'll start by swinging one at it as opposed to -1. But then you still get to play the Law Beppo, freeze this, and then swing big numbers at me. But your board's pretty much gone. Oh, I did not mean to cycle that. Oops. Alright, that's fine. Kinda. I meant to decline leader ability. But then I get to still play my Yamato. Should be happy enough. Cavendish is also a fair play. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and jam it. And I'll go Yamato over Cavendish here. In case you do go for like a Mihawk or something. Ah, you know what? Cool idea I just thought of. What if I just go 8 at the Shanks? That way, I don't have any rested characters. So you don't buff leader off the Long Bippo. I like that. Like, yes, you still get the freeze, and that's annoying, but not the worst thing in the world. Choosing to rest Bonnie for effect, finding another Long Beppo. Little bit annoying. Maybe I should have committed to the second Newgate. Go ahead and give you Cavendish. Don't want him. One, two. Ishigi. Start 2 at the Bonnie. No need for Red Rock. Not in this game. And you let me take the law. Lon Beppo is dealing a damage, or clearing the Yamato, whichever one you choose. Let's just see how you swing apart from that. You go at the Yamato. I shouldn't need Ninebeard. Ninebeard seems quite underwhelming. I could also give 2-2, but then that could let you go at the Beard. Although that would be such a annoying Hail Mary that I honestly don't even want to humor it. And then I'll just take, although I wish I didn't have to. Roger is an interesting draw. Similar spot to last game where I could die to a Dead Man's Game. Although, through I Am Whitebeard, putting in an Uda, that lets me have an additional blocker. So, I just have to ask myself if I respect Dead Man's Game, because I could also try to go for lethal. I don't think lethal's that crazy of a reach. I mean, it is hard, as you have not shown me many events. 13-15 is all I could really do. Whereas I can go I Am Whitebeard, pitch the Roger, have a blocker. I think that's just so much more likely. And we can start 8 life. Plus I drew 2k at least. Oh, he gave me double 1k, so no 2ks, I take it. Good to know. Let's see it. He may be on a list with a lower Deadman game count. In my opinion, Mihawk should be on 4, almost auto. But some people don't like it as much. This doesn't find you a Dead Man's Game. They're on 2 now on average. That's just like, I mean, you only need to see 1 or 2, but like, to like close a game. It's just so low. Kind of like Pudding. The late game green version of Pudding. Instead of Blue's Miracle Everything card. Looking like GG, huh? Okay. Like, he's also playing around Roger, which is funny. But, I guess I can give you the Roger. I don't care. I guess I'll keep my Uda alive if you're being nice. Oh. Free choice. Well, because I pitched my first Roger, surely he's not going to respect a second one, right? Yeah, that'd be nice. But I'll live in reality. So I think I win pretty freely. But, like, what's the best way to do this? Because, like, do I just spam 12s? Yeah, I guess I'll just spam 12s. You block. Surely spamming 12s will at least get me enough to where it's, like, obvious. Karma. Yeah. And then I could just go 5-15. I love a cheeky little swing with Uda once in a while. I took a couple losses, but let's see where that puts me leaderboard-wise. Still no Boa today. I am in second, bounty-wise. Number 2 on the board. Love to see it. Although I gotta claim that number 1 spot. I do like your insights and like the lines that you potentially see as well, Gambledore. Nice to have another opinion to bounce off of. Yeah, I mean anything beats 13, huh? I don't think they've announced the Worlds format, but I hope it's something like this. The only thing I dislike about the format is Boa, but I think I can live with that. Skip 13. Oh, yeah, I mean, consider yourself lucky. I honestly, like, I don't need to do amazing at Nats, as I already have my invite for Worlds, but I am starting to look hopeful for this Nats coming up. You like Emu. It was sad to see no deck building. Yeah, the in 13. Yeah, like the only thing that like really had much of a difference is like here's a 14 list, but the only thing that people really thought about was the Garp event, which I don't believe was as common in Eastern format. Finding a minute to get an opponent. I guess I can use this time to ask any lurkers who are not following to drop a follow. I'm stream a couple times a week. All right, got a game. Just took a while for us to appreciate the event. I take it. Thank you for the follow, Spicy Taco Spectator. Another Mihawk. Not a bad hand to Mihawk. I mean, none of my Newgate stuff. Yeah, decks with consistency are, of course, good. I mean, I guess it's like on the lower end of a keep, but I still try it. There's a Searcher. Love it, love it. Almost whiffed it. Would not have loved that. Especially if I whiffed it because I was on Thatch over Jozu. But yeah, that's why I loved Rayleigh so much in 12. Surely I take... A little bit greedy to take, but I think it's fine. Which, I'm not saying Ace has consistency issues. He obviously, like, he draws so much that you'll find your stuff. But, like, that's why I didn't like him at 13 as much, is because, like, you couldn't play Cavendish, as Ace and Emu just remove Cavendish before he gets a chance to swing. But now that you're on 6 4-drops instead of just 4, it's much cleaner. And I am grateful for it. Oh, you did not have a 5-drop! Nuts! He's cooked. You gave me a 2K. I guess that's fine. In fact, I dare say beneficial to me. Because now I can Garp search, whereas I was going to go 7-7. Well, by the time it was his 5 Dawn turn, he only searched once, I believe. He just happened to have 3 searches instead on his 5 Dawn. Red Rock. I will take that with no Tashigi on board. I do need to find Newgate, preferably now. Yeah, Shanks. Having Shanks doesn't make up for it, but is at least okay. Go for Marco. He doesn't go for Marco, he goes life. Do you only play ranked, or do you got training buddies? I have a couple people I play with, but typically I, like, nothing serious. I mostly just grind ranked, given my overnight hours, because I'm, East Coast of US, where a lot of people are typically sleeping right now. I can just Red Rock the Shanks should I fail to find Newgate. So I think I'm fine pitching an event and an Atmos. And then I could go 777. 777 sounds pretty good. I do fail to find my Newgate. Goodbye. Oh no, it's only 777. 677. Attach a Dawn in case you trigger the exposure. That being the case, I suppose it's better to go Yamato first, because exposure only hits a 4. Gives him less chance to trigger it. I could have chosen to play the Otama instead of going 7 with Marco. I don't hate it, and I'm open to the idea, but I still think the 777's good for 777. I can also do Roger. He finds another exposure. Nine at Yamato. He's gonna get a Dawn back off of stage. If I protect my Yamato here, what am I hoping to do? 5, 5. Hope you counter out of both and then go 13 Shanks? Or 12 Shanks? With my Roger? I mean, kinda. I think I just want to let the Yamato go. She served me well. And look at that. It found me Newgate. Good job, Yamato. I don't even need to stage out the Newgate. I could. I definitely could stage out the Newgate. And play the Uda, but the Shanks makes it scary. Alright, another Newgate. Pitch a Marco. One good thing about staging out the Newgate is it lets me potentially pivot 10 here. Like if you exposure this, then maybe I just go 10 and hope you don't have a 2k. But that's kind of greedy. Oh, and the Kid and Killers can get you Dom back. So I guess that's not a good play. There's La Beppo, so now he's getting some advantage. I suppose he would go 10 if I counter out of this. Next turn, I would love to draw Red Rocker Roundtable. I'm going to get rid of the event. Maybe that was a bit of a blunder. We'll see. Okay. I have the option to go second Newgate. I could Roger hope it wins, but probably not. I don't mind Marco Uda. A lot of maybes. Definitely have a lot of maybes this turn. The fact he's a 7K is the main reason I'm dissuaded from going Newgate. Rough, huh? Although if I do go Newgate, I think I'm actually in a pretty good spot to win next turn through a pudding. I mean, if he takes, he's not going to take that greedily. Yeah, I think it just has to be the move. It's either that or 9 beard. I'll keep the red rock. Should I believe I'm able to live longer? Which, from his perspective, I imagine I just had a pretty annoying turn of going think for like a minute and then playing my Newgate. Still, I always have to expect the Long Beppo. As it's very likely. And there is second law Beppo. I do watch One Piece deck. I am currently just got to Reverie. All right. Decision. Do I try to go for lethal next turn? Or do I try to play another turn with like Marco Uda? The card game is funny enough, one of like hopefully one of the last times the card game spoils anything. But when they revealed Misdoms for EBO4, it was like the episode before he actually came on for me. So I was like, oh, well, I know it's about to happen. Like, I know how Luffy's getting out of the mirror world. I guess, spoiler. Oops, sorry. I mean, it's not that much of a spoiler. Alright. The new Bonnie finally got you. Which Bonnie card? Oh, are you talking about the EBO4? Probably. I wonder if he's going to go Marco. Nope. Just committing to life. I played a little bit of Emu, not enough to like give a competitive standpoint on it. Although I may try some Emu on next stream, which will likely be Wednesday, Thursday morning. I'm just sticking with Ace today because I have a case tournament to play in. All right. So I've already kind of mentioned that I think like lethal is going to be hard. Should I want to get it next turn? You're a 7K leader. You have 3 cards in hand. I could do and you have 2 Dawn, 3 Dawn effectively. I could go 10, 11, 12 if I was trying to win. Alternatively, I could hope for no dead man's game and restand these two. Go Red Rock Shanks, Dawn on leader, play Uda or Marco. Yeah, probably the Marco. So I guess I counter now. Ah, he goes Marco! I love that. Thank you. Drew a lot of bricks off that, but nonetheless. Okay, now new possibilities opened up. Maybe a small implication of no dead man's game if he's playing like that. So I could try red rocking and then play the Marco and just try to live. Maybe lose to a dead man's game. Probably lose to a dead man's game. Given the bricks. Ezo, however. Ezo could cycle out a brick. We don't know of any billion folds. But I could try going for Shanks as well with my Newgate. And then red rocking this. If that's the line that you're implying. Maybe I start with Ezo. He does find me a neutral 1k. So I'm giving up on Red Rock Marco. And then I kind of think that I can either go Yamato Marco, but no, that because then he could just rest it. So I can choose to 13 this? Or do I go bigger? I could start 7 life if nothing else. I kind of like 7 life. It baits out a counter power. Restands a Dawn for no reason. And then I have so I have 2 plays right now. I go 13 at Shanks. He needs to have perfect counter. Or and then Red Rock. Or I just play Red Rock on those Shanks now and keep the blocker up. I'm gonna get greedy. I'm gonna do it like this. It works, so everything is going my way so far. I just need a counter with my hand of 1Ks. I have 8 cards. Surely he gets more scared of my counter power than it's actually there. Another Karma. Perona is a free search right now, as he has the leader effect. What's he gonna do? 12, 13, 12, 14? I guess I have to take this, huh? Or I may break even harder. Alright, there's a 2k. Do you think he's bold enough to go 14 and hope I don't try to win? That seems quite bold. Yeah, because I have 4k here and then another 5k. So I could get out of a 14. No reason to counter early. And now Roger's nice if he tries to block her up. I just feel like if I don't take, then he can split between Kid and Killer and Leader, which is about the same. Ooh, Tashigi. Why would you play that? You're just... Thanks for the 2k on board. Like, thank you for the 2k on board. I appreciate it. You just made this a lot easier on me. You have a Karmic Exposure Mystery card, which means this should just be guaranteed. I just go 10, 12, whatever. Am I tripping? I don't think so. Gibson would even... I mean, alright, Gibson Trigger would save him, I suppose. But that would be something different. A bit long-winded. I definitely took a longer thought process than average. I just had to be sure I won. And I think that was a pretty nice win. Although that was the game that he missed a 5-drop turn. So I guess if he had a 5-drop there, I was going to be in a lot of trouble. If he had one more Law Beppo, I was in a position where I could go for like double Marco or like Marco Uda, which would at least let me play for the DMG. But if I was able to keep 2 new gates active, it might be a different story. I would have to look at the board state and judge from there. Alright, let's see if I can find next game. Number 2 on the board, it should be still. Yep, unless Curry goes ahead and loses a game for me. Alright, next game. Luffy. I know how to face Luffy. Let's hope he doesn't trigger well. Good hand. We searching. Oh, I thought I whiffed. And we absolutely will take that. Thank you. We can go Cavendish pass here. I could swing. Do I get over my stigma of like being afraid to swing? Sure. Alright, Robin Trigger's not the worst. He will just Nami. Do we Marco? I don't think Nami's actually scary. I mean, if he has Nami here, I think it's whatever. Because, like, he has to pitch a card and not swing this turn. So I have no heavy desire to play the Marco this turn. I could go 7. Alright, we just need to find a new gate. Probably pitch Roundtable. Sometimes Roundtable's good, just not this game. He is taking with much greed. Another 6. Yeah, I mean, Boa, it's like, it's not even suspense, it's just dread. Alright, he chose not to, or he rather maybe just didn't have the option to trigger something. Mm, Yamato was actually interesting. I was planning on just doing Marco, maybe Dawn, but Yamato is good against Nami and can dig to the 10 beard. Whereas the Uda is just a 2k in the bank. I suppose I do want to lean on the Marcos later. No Marco here, but that's alright. Or no 10 beard. I'm also fine, like, oh, he concedes. I'm not gonna count that one for my win tracker, as he is conceding quite early. Kinda kills the point of the match. But although anticlimactic, that does put me at number 1. So long as it updates, like whenever it chooses to. Get to have a cool little screenshot for later if I would like. What time is it? 3:30. Oh, give me a... I guess I'll pull up the leaderboard once more, just as I have to check what time I should be waking up tomorrow. It is quite early compared to average. Although I'm sure normal people would consider this laughably late. Have to be up at 11 to 11:30. Why didn't I play Jozu? For what? The Sanji? Here's the current list. In case you have not been pulling up. But I'm not afraid of the Sanji. Like that turn, maybe he goes double 8 at me. Yeah, and get our guy back. Here, I can actually pull up that match as a replay. The replay function's a little crummy at times. Oh, he's on those 6-drop Zoro. Interesting. So first of all, go to opener. I will pause it as it becomes relevant. This replay function is quite crummy, I'm giving it too much slack, or too harsh. It's been getting better. Like, so far, nothing has been bugged so far. I am being way too mean to it. Just another moment and it'll be at the ideal turn. So right here... Okay, so we have the option to, if we wanted, Jozu is Sanji. Oh! That's strange. Does it not pick up on... I guess the bounty replay viewer doesn't pick up on... Let me try moving this out of the way. All I had to do was look over. Huh. That is weird. Alright, I suppose, it's not showing. Maybe it considers it, like, sensitive information for some reason on OBS. But, yeah, basically, I just value, like, 2 random cards over the Sanji being back in his hand, because, like, partially, the Sanji's another 1k for counter power, But it's as you mentioned with like Jinbei being a cheerleader. I don't really care about his 5K body sticking around, especially because after his 7-dan turn that was coming up, the Sanji will like never swing again. Alright, that'll probably be my last match of rank just so I can try to look at myself on top of once again, as short-lived as it may be. But I can hop into a fun deck. I can play a little bit of Gecko on the casual lobs. And pretty cool that I was able to get up there. It started pretty bad at first, losing the dice roll twice against Sabo at the start of the day, but we came back. Oh, I accidentally get up ace again. Alright, I want to practice this matchup anyways. This hand lets me swing 5-6. Red Rock is only target. Kind of underwhelming. While I do pretty much only play ranked, you can't see the match. What is Bounty doing to me? I don't even have the leaderboard pulled up anymore. Perhaps I need to close Bounty? That might get rid of it? Oh, I'm gonna have to leave my Gecko opponent. Because this is quite irksome. Just like frozen for no reason. Let me try closing the sim even. It would be quite a shame if my OBS just decided to bug on me randomly. I take you can still hear me alright though. Yeah, I can see it's like slightly faded as well. That is really alright. Well, with that being the case, I was looking for a time to end it off. So if you are here and not following, definitely consider following, as I will be live again later this week. I would greatly appreciate it. But I believe that will do it for us today. Managed to climb back to number 1 on Bounty. Amazing work. And the technical difficulties are making it end a moment shorter, but I was planning on ending soon anyways. See if anyone else is live. Yeah, there's someone cracking a case. If you guys want to watch a case opening, I'll send you over. One last time, thank you very much for watching, and I will be back Wednesday, Thursday. Follow if you haven't. See you later. Get your little wave emojis.
What I'm missing is up on the screen there. So missing Law, Coffee Leader, Ground Death, Boa, and the 2 secret alts. We've got haven't hit the manga. Oh wow, Araton, thanks for the raid, mate. Yeah, we haven't hit the manga. Haven't hit the Zoro SP, which was kind of the